Hi, welcome to Mathmastra. This is Saritha. Now we will discuss about congruent triangles. When we say the two triangles are congruent to each other, see the two triangles are congruent to each other if they have corresponding angles are equal. As well as corresponding sides are also equal. If two triangles follow these two conditions, that is corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are equal in the two triangles, then we can say those two triangles are congruent to each other. Now see, these are the two triangles. One is triangle ABC and this is a triangle PQR. PQR. When we say this triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, means the corresponding angles are equal. What do you mean by corresponding angles? See, if you take this angle, if this angle measures somewhere here 50 degrees, this this angle should also measures 50 degrees only. Then we call this P is the corresponding angle of angle A in a triangle ABC. This P angle is A. Angle P is corresponding angle of angle A. If this angle measures somewhere here 60 degrees. Okay, this angle also measures 60 degrees. Then the angle Q is said to be a corresponding angle to angle B. So if this measures somewhere 70 degrees, so this is also measures 70 degrees. Then this angle R is corresponding angle to angle C. So what do you mean by corresponding angles? If the angles in the first triangle are equal to angles in the second triangle. Yes. So the respective angles. So angle A is equal to angle P. Here angle A is equal to angle P. Angle B is equal to angle Q and angle C is equal to angle R. So these are corresponding angles are equal. Then it also satisfies corresponding sides are equal. So what are the corresponding sides? If this measures somewhere 5 centimeters, this is also 5 centimeters. Now this PQ side is equal to AB side length. So this PQ is called corresponding side of AB. Yes. Now you take the BC side as some 6 centimeters and this is also 6 centimeters. Now this QR is corresponding side of BC side, right? And you take this as a 7 centimeters and this is also 7 centimeters. Now this PR side is corresponding side of AC. Yes, so these two are equal. Now what are equal? Corresponding sides are equal, right? So AB is equal to PQ and BC is equal to QR. Next AC is equal to PR. If any two triangles follow these two conditions, that is corresponding angles are equal, like angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, angle C is equal to angle R, as well as corresponding sides are also equal, like AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, AC is equal to PQ, then we can say the triangle ABC. See, this is a triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Triangle PQR. This sequence, this writing of this sequence is very important. See, in the options, you may get confusion. Like they give options like BCA is congruent to triangle PQR, or triangle ACB is congruent to triangle PQR. Like this, if they give options, there you may get a doubt that whether this is correct, this is the correct way of writing congruency of two triangles, whether this is a correct way of writing congruency of triangles, or this. So in order to simply remember, in order to do it, in order to answer them simply, you just see. So what are the corresponding sides you have to check? See, this is a AB side. So which is equal to always PQ, right? So that is why if you start this with AB, you should start with this triangle with PQ, because these two are of corresponding sides, right? These two are equal. That is why if you start this triangle with AB, you start with this triangle with PQ. Then you also check BC side. See, this is the BC side. So BC side is always equal to QR. You should get the same sequence. So BC side, QR side. And then you check for AC. AC is equal to what? PQ. So check this PR. Yes, this is the correct sequence of writing. Then also you can also check angles. See, first angle A, which is equal to, this angle A is equal to angle P. Yes, here the P is the angle. See, angle B is equal to what? Angle Q. Yes, see, second B angle, Q angle. And the third one is C angle, here angle R. So this is the way you have to write while writing congruency of two triangles. You check this the sequence, then only answer the question. Okay. Now, there are some sufficient conditions to check the congruency of triangles. See, what are those sufficient conditions? Those we called as axioms of triangles. That is side, side, side axiom. And the second one is side, angle, side axiom. And the third one is angle, side, angle axiom. And fourth one is right angled hypotenuse side axiom. These are the four axioms. These are the four axioms or sufficient conditions to check congruency of triangles. Now we'll discuss one by one in detail. Okay. So the first one is side, side, side axiom. The first one is side, side, side axiom. So what is side, side, side axiom? See, you take two triangles. This is one triangle, that is ABC, and this is another triangle, that is PQR. If the three sides of this triangle, if the three sides of this triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides in this triangle, then we can say these two triangles are congruent to each other. So what you all need to do? You should identify whether the three sides, so this is some A, B, C of length. So these lengths of these three sides must be equal to corresponding lengths in other triangle. That is, this is also side length of A, B, C. Then we can say these two triangles are congruent to each other. Now how you write? the congruency of triangles A, B, C. So this is of A length, this is of B length, this is of C length. So in this sequence I am writing A, B, C. Okay. So A, B, C, which is congruent to, here the AB side is equal to what? PQ, right? So first you have to write PQ. Then this BC is equal to what? QR. Then yes, PQR. This is the sequence of writing ABC, PQR. If I give the triangle like this, you can easily identify if the triangles are given in different way like this. See, in this, if you give some P, Q, R. Now, this is, so A, PQ is of A length, QR is of B length, and PR is of C length. Now, if you write the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle QPR, then it is absolutely wrong. There you have to identify what are the corresponding sides in the two triangles. See, the angle AB must be equal to what? Angle PQ. Yes. Okay. Angle PQ. Next, the angle BC is equal to angle QR. Yes, angle QR. So, this is the sequence you have to remember. Okay. So, this is what? Side, side, side. In this, you need to identify all the three sides must be equal in the two triangles. So, respective sides. If this is of length A, this should also have length A. If this is of length B, this should also have length B. If this is of length C, this should also have length C. Yes. So, this is the side, side, side axiom. Now, we'll move to the second axiom, that is side angle side axiom. So what is that? The second one, side angle side. In this axiom, two sides we need and one angle. So how many measurements? Three measurements, in which two sides must be equal and one angle also must be equal. See, you take two triangles. This is triangle ABC. Okay. So in these two sides and the angle containing them. So I am considering this is for some 5 centimeters. This is 6 centimeters. This is the angle containing the two sides. So the two sides and the angle containing the two sides. We should not consider this angle. We should not consider this angle. You must consider the angle containing these two sides, or equal to corresponding sides and angle between them in other triangle. See, this is PQR triangle you are taking. In this is the angle. If this measures 30 degrees, this should also measure 30 degrees. So this is 5 centimeters, this is 6 centimeters. Okay. So there are two sides and angle between them equal to corresponding two sides and angle between them in other triangle are equal, then we can say these two triangles are congruent to each other. So in the questions they may give one figure, then you need to identify which type of axiom it is following, whether it is following side 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 axiom or it is following side angle side axiom. Like that you have to identify. So that time you have to check whether in the two triangles whether the three sides are equal, or whether two sides and angle containing them are equal, or whether the side which is containing two angles are equal. So that you need to identify. So in order to identify, you must know all these axioms clearly. Okay. So now we'll move to the next axiom, that is angle side angle side angle axiom. So in these two angles you have to consider, one side you have to consider. See, this is a triangle ABC. ABC. So these are the two angles I am considering, and this is the side containing these two angles. So these two are angles, and this is the side containing these two angles. See, this is somewhere 30. This is somewhere 45 degrees, and this is 5 centimeters I am taking. If you consider another triangle PQR, in this also, this must measures 30 degrees and this must measures 45 degrees, and this length, the side containing angles, these two angles are equal. See, in these two triangles, if two angles and the side containing these two angles are equal to corresponding to angles and side containing those angles are equal, then we can say these two triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, so that is triangle ABC. You check the sequence ABC, which is congruent to triangle PQR. Yes, PQR. So this is about angle side angle axiom. We'll move to the next axiom, that is right angled hypotenuse side axiom. R for right angled, H for hypotenuse, and S for side. Right angled hypotenuse side axiom. In this, you take two right angles. You take two right angles. So this is one right angle and this is another right angle. Okay. So in these right angles, so one angle is 90 degrees and in this also one angle is 90 degrees. Okay. P, Q, R. So right angles are equal. Okay, fine. Next, hypotenuse are equal. If the hypotenuse in this triangle, if this is some 7 centimeters, the hypotenuse in this triangle also should also measure 7 centimeters. Means the hypotenuse in the first triangle is equal to the corresponding hypotenuse in the other triangle. Then we say, and one more we have to check side. This is the side, right? So you either consider this side or this side. Okay, that is your wish. If you consider this side is somewhere 5 centimeters and this side should also measure 5 centimeters. Okay, so now the two right angles are equal, two hypotenuses are equal, and two sides are equal. Then we say these two triangles are congruent to each other. That is, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Isn't it? See, you should identify whether the given figure follows which type of axiom. These four axioms are sufficient conditions to check the congruency of triangles. Thank you.